Yet ye say, why doth not the Son bear the iniquity of the Father? When the Son have done that which is lawful and right, and have kept all my statutes, and have done them, he shall surely live. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The Son shall not bear the iniquity of the Father. Neither
That's
shall...
all we need. How you going to explain Exodus 20, the 20th chapter, the 4th and the 5th verse? In the third and fourth generation, he going to get them back.
Right.
He going to get the fathers back by the children in third and fourth generation.
That's right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 24 verse 16. The fathers shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for their fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. And that's plain. I got another one. I'll read it again. This is Deuteronomy 24 and 16. The fathers shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sins.
Did you hear that, Bubble Eyes? Did you hear that, man? Read that again, please.
It said Deuteronomy 24 and 16. The father shall not be put to death for his children.
The father shall not. And you know what? You got to read that, and you got to go back to Exodus 20. We got to read and then stop and go back to the other scripture, so this knucklehead can get it. that dome of his, penetrate that. He probably don't even have a pineal. Well, his. I mean, as big as his eyes is, man. He should have as big as his damn eyes is, man. He should have a bigger pineal gland, man. His pineal gland should be working, man. Maybe them bubble eyes are working over time, and your pineal gland. Well, we know your pineal gland is calcified, man.
Deuteronomy 24.
You were so easy, my man. You were so easy.
Deuteronomy.
Just like the rest of them clowns out there. Nate is easy, all right? 14th Street Homo's easy. You easy. Degenerate Johanna's easy. All you clowns are easy, man. You're
Lightweight.
easy.
Lightweight.
Deuteronomy 24:16. The father.
Like this guy, Ronnie Coleman, man. He won the Mr. Olympic 8 times, right? You see this guy in the daggone gym, right? He'll have a dumbbell with about 300 pounds on the shit on each hand, talking about before he lifted it up, he said lightweight. Then he busted out, man. He might be bench pressing 600 pounds, talking about lightweight. Then he, you know, hey man, you are lightweight, man. You are lightweight. This is easy.
All right, Deuteronomy 24:16. The fathers shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers.
No, let's go back to Exodus 20, and let's read that.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 5.
Remember, in Corinthians, the Lord said he's not the author of confusion. So this sounds confusing to me if you don't have the spiritual understanding, man. See, this is a stumbling block to you, man. Matter of fact, somebody get that. Romans 11.
Exodus 20 verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I the Lord thy power am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Now there's a reason why he said upon the third and fourth generation, because you come back in your third and fourth generation. Give me that in Romans for this clown, this creep, this cretin.
Romans Romans chapter 11 verse start at 7, go straight to it. It says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
That proves one thing about this bubble-eyed cat. He's not of the elect, man. Because you know what? There's no excuse. Because the Most High had set up the men of the Most High, which you are looking at, man. You know? And we're not bragging or boasting. It's just a fact, man. It's just a fact, okay? If you really can't, you go in the scriptures and you can't get it, all you got to do is watch GMS. All you got to do is watch the videos and you'll get it. You get the understanding. If you watch this show right now that we're doing, you would get it. Your eyes will be open. But you know what, man? The Most High close your eyes, man, because he's only dealing with the elect. That's why you got a lot of guys following Nate, because those guys are not of the elect. Now, can some of them come out of it? I don't know. I don't have the crystal ball to go in there and, you know, when I say crystal ball, so you don't get stupid, the Urim and the Thummim, all right? And this Urim and the Thummim that I got right here can only give you certain information, okay? That's right. Oh, I was watching this thing, man, on Netflix called Chariots of the God. I'm going to have to do a show on that, man. That came out in 1970. And I remember as a child, when it came out, and they showed it periodically. So these Edomites, man, they were going into the Ark of the Covenant. Then they said that this university had made the Ark of the Covenant. But they, as soon as they put it together, they had to break it back down because there was so much of an electrical shock that they were afraid that the thing was going to blow up or kill them. And they dismantled it, man. I just watched some of it. I said, you know, let me turn it off, you know, before I get up and do a impromptu, man. You know, let me turn it off, because it was late at night. We probably watch it later on. Hey, but the guy was saying that when you put this, when they put that thing together, it was a super electrical charge in that ark. And then the Edomite was saying, well, can it be how the Most High communicated with Moses and the children of Israel? Can that be? You know?
This is the book of 2 Corinthians 2 Kings 14 and 5. And it came to pass, as soon as the kingdom was confirmed in his hand, that he slew his servants which had slain the king his father. But the children of the murderers he slew not, according unto that which is written in the book of the law of Moses, wherein the Lord commanded, saying, the father shall not be put to death for the children, nor the children be put to death for the fathers, but every man shall be put to death for his own sin.
You can't get around that. You can't get around that. There's no way you can get around that, you know? All right, next scripture.
Isaiah. Oh, back in Romans. I'll read Romans again. I got to link up. Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, until this day. Quick precept.
I just wanted to make a note that for having such big eyes, it's amazing he's so blinded.
Eyes have they, but see not. Ears have they, but perceive not.
Yeah, that's right.
Just because you got
Big
bubble eyes, that don't mean you can see the scriptures, man.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 10. Well, I'll read it 9. It says, stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers hath he covered. And the vision of all has become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed. And that's why pretty much you don't understand. You walking around teaching that bullshit that there's no reincarnation, that Cornelius is a Edomite, because the Most High closed your eyes.
Yeah, and then to show you how much of a demon this black turtle is, this dude, he went through the whole, before he did the Cornelius thing, he went through the whole history of how Israel was, the so-called Negroes was up in Rome. Through Hannibal and through all the different, the Hellenists and all the different Israelites that were up in Rome, through Claudius and all that stuff. He went through the whole history of how Israel was in there. But then he said, but this, in this particular case with Cornelius, he's not an Israelite. That's just a probability, It's a fact, man. It's a fact. Because the Romans didn't come to Yahushua for deliverance, for salvation. You know, the only ones that was going to come to the Lord are the Israelites. The other nations don't seek the Most High. The Most High is not in their thoughts. Their thoughts is to serve their gods. Their thoughts are not to serve the Most High because they're not a part of the Most High. And when I mean they're not a part of the Most High, I mean that they're not the people of the Most High.
Yeah, but if this guy's so bent and the Most High is supposed to be dealing with him and he